What is going on, guys, and welcome to CSS tutorial. And in this video we're going to continue to look at how we can actually transform the text. Now, to give us a little bit more space, I'm just going to get rid of the sidebar over here by Command Shift H over here, because now we know that we have main CSS sitting over here. That's going to be our main style sheet, but we're going to be all the time using the quick edit. And now it allows me to make this one a little bit more bigger, right? So we can see our space over here. So the first property that I would want to show you is actually text transform. So again, I go to quick edit and you can see that it gives me already two properties that I have. One was color red and the other one was text align right. And so over here, I'm just going to say text transform. Okay, so we go to transform and we over here have a couple of options, right? So we have lowercase, uppercase, and capitalize. So over here, I'm just gonna do, let's say, everything to lowercase. So you can see obviously what happened, that everything went lowercase. And obviously, if I would write over here uppercase, it would be uppercase like this. So everything is uppercase. And let's just try to do the capitalize over here with this, with the whole thing. So let's just do the paragraph, quick edit, and let's just go over here. Now we have the text align justify, but over here we write text transform again, and in this case we're just gonna say capitalize, right? And over here is capitalize, and now you can see that every word starts with a capitalized letter if we would want to do something like that. Now we can also do a property text indent over here. So we have, if we have, let's say, a paragraph right now, we can actually do the indent property like this. We can indent, and now we would have to write whatever pixels, right? So let's say how much the first line is going to be indented. And what I would do is, I don't know, like let's say 25 pixels over here, so you can see what happens. So if I'm creating a paragraph, I can just add these 25 pixels and indents the first line, and it indents let's say 25 pixels. Now the next thing that I would want to show you is actually letter spacing. That's another property that we can use if we want to space out the letters. So let's say letter spacing, and let's say I would do something like, I don't know, 5 pixels over here. So obviously you can see how much it spreads it out. However, if I do something like, I don't know, 1.5 pixels over here, you can see that what happens, that it's much more less, but still it actually spaces out the letters. And obviously what we can do is actually word spacing, also the same thing. Then we're not dealing with the letters, we're actually dealing with the words. So over here, word spacing, and what I'm gonna do is over here, I'm just gonna get rid of this one for now, and let's say that I would wanna, again, I'm gonna create something like 5 pixels, right? Again, so you see what happens, that we're spacing out pretty much words. And the last thing that I would want to show you is actually line height. So let's say if you're not happy with the fact how these lines are so close to each other, so we go over here, we go line height property, and we go over here, and again we can say, like, I don't know, 1.5 pixels. You can see that it's more than enough, right? Well, actually not, it's just messing up right now, but let's say that we were going to do something like 5 pixels, right? And that's not good enough also. So let's do 20 pixels, and 20 pixels is something that we had already. And let's do something, I don't know, 30 pixels. Well, 30 pixels is better. So you can see how we went from 1.5 to 5 and everything, and you can see how this one looks better. Now that we went from 1.5 to 30, probably is a little bit better, right? So these are the options that we could actually work on a text. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.